Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of May 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I am reading for the month of May, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Let's begin. So this is either your energy or it is theirs. I feel this is happening to you rather than vice versa. So I will read it that way. I feel like someone is carrying guilt, perhaps, for something they said or done. I feel that it really burdens them. There's a lot of anxiety. I feel that I feel like they are reevaluating something they said or done. The focus is there. It's on the coin, okay, on that ace of coins. So it's on the relationship. I feel like there's a lot of worry about how to get out of the situation they're in. I feel that there was consequences, and they're sitting in the consequences for something they said or done. They could be feeling that something's not fair. With these cards here, their heart is broken. Three of Swords. I feel like we have it up and we have it clarified in reverse. So this is about a healing. Maybe they realize that, or have come, to realize that maybe they weren't fair. Or they, something they did wasn't fair. I feel like this person wants to help the situation. Yeah, I feel like they did something impulsively, words or actions in the past, and this is the consequence. I feel like it came to a halt. So they said something, did something that brought this ending, this separation. And now it's like, woe is me. So in this Nine of Cups energy here, this is about being very unhappy, down in the dumps, a lot of self-pity. I feel like they've been sitting in this energy, possibly because they're afraid to come to you with some type of admission, or afraid of being rejected should they do that. They could be in this state of mind with the emotion ruling. They could be hoping that something will change. But there will come a realization that they must make the change. It's not necessary for them to stay in this energy, is what I'm trying to say. They can change it, but they must choose to change it. So there will come a realization or a point, or that turning point, where they will choose to change things. I feel like they've been here maybe for some time, but we see that they are in, they're in preparation. The next card is one of preparation. I'm trying to get the words in. There we go. So it's in, you can see this person preparing. And this requires a lot of strength and courage and attention to detail. I feel like they're really paying attention to detail so that what they're planning or what they're desiring to do would come off successful, you know. See, at the root, again, you see preparation. This card in this deck is somebody who's preparing to have a conversation. And yeah, and it is about restoring order. We see how the cards are just laid out here. He's preparing to have this conversation, okay? To do what? To restore the order with the Emperor, okay? To the Nine of Wands here. What's this man doing? He's covering up a wound. So, or uncovering a wound, however you would look at this, depending on the cards. So, I mean, it could be that they want to go back and fix something and heal something and get that new start in the Ace of Shields. So, I think that they feel very strongly, almost driven, because they gave me that word, driven, and I'm looking around. Where's the Chariot? But no, this is what they're telling me. So, you know, I'm going with that. Well, I guess the Navigator could kind of be like a Chariot, I suppose. But it's like they're driven. It's like something they really feel they need to do. Because although they did do something impulsively, I feel that they have learned from it. Still, they have to accept the responsibility of the action, you know, and which is what they will do. That's going to be the turning point and the point where change is made. You see, the direction they wish to go, she flies to the past, and have the Six of Cups wanting to go back, you see. Where are these people going? They're going back home. Home. This is somebody who feels like home. A place or a person you feel that sense of belonging with. Okay? Hope with the Star. This is direction also, going back to the Lover card. This connection that is deeply felt. This can also be, with the Lovers, an emotional choice. All right? And so that brings me here. Here they are in the Navigator. And so, I mean, for some of you, you could actually be departing for a journey. But this is more a journey to go back. He faces the past, so he's going back. And even though it is something, he's going back to the past, to something he knows, he's still in unknown territory because he doesn't know how it's going to unfold. And this is why we have the Four of Love. So the Four of Love is being happy, not happy, unhappy, feeling as though they missed an opportunity, you know. It's almost like they're kicking themselves for having done or said what they did. I feel like they want to go back, but they cannot rely on perhaps that person still being interested in them. This is what they don't know. I feel that there's a lot of unknowns here, especially with the Navigator, because this person feels like they could be rejected. So there's a fear of coming back because they fear being rejected. They don't really know if they can rely on their vision, you know. It's lacking confidence. So this person does love you. We have it here. It's that steady flow of emotion. They're looking back. This is about a decision, wanting to wipe the slate clean, to start again with the Judgment card. Bring something back to life. A call, feeling that call to do the right thing, to speak a truth, or to right a wrong. So, making that call. It's actually making it, taking the action to do it. Okay. And so this person is grieving deeply over the loss. Okay, we see it here at the bottom of the deck. They grieve so deeply that everything else seems to be shut out. You know, I don't care how much time has passed. This person is grieving very deeply over the other. I feel like time has passed, especially with the ivy. And the ivy speaks a lot to the emotion that is here on this card, because it's about romantic desolation, melancholy. This person still has a very strong attachment to someone. Okay, that someone being you, or vice versa. Something, I see that the ring is here. Something could be coming back around. The devil also speaks to a very strong attachment, which is why I feel that it is there. You know, I mean, it could be there because they're afraid to make the change, to actually get up and make the change. That's a possibility. But it's also speaking to, it's sitting right next to the ivy. So I feel this is about this very strong attachment that is still felt, even if you're no longer together, you know, or at this time. You know, we have the Seven of Chalices here. So this is fearing the consequences, which makes sense again with the devil. Fearing the consequences of a choice, the choice to make that change. And what are the consequences? What's the worst possible thing that could happen? The worst possible thing that could happen is this rejection, which is what they're fearing. You know, and there again in this deck here of the Cathar, because all my decks speak differently. They all tell a different story. And this one speaks to fear of the unknown. It speaks to this unseen threat, frustration. Could be feeling that everything is against them. They might feel, again, this looks like a rejection taking place here. So they're studying their idea and they're afraid of this unseen threat, which is that rejection. Again, it comes back to the same thing always. It comes back to their fear. And that Seven of Cups is a repeating card down here. You see, they're afraid to take a decision. And again, the obstacle is this fear of rejection when they get there, you know. So should I go to battle for this relationship? Should I go to battle to speak my truth or to explain something? You see, this person's going to battle. Should I? Should I take this decision? There's the decision. For this new beginning. And this is heavily on their mind. This Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords energy, because it is this decision is the mountain that's in front of this person, and they're wondering, you know, how to get around it, over it. What do I do? Well, the easiest way around the mountain is to go with the flow. And the flow, interesting how they gave me that, and look what's here. There's the flow right there in the Wheel of Fortune. So new opportunity, something of value. This is about a decision. Here it is again in the Two of Shields. This person could just suddenly, boom, show up on your doorstep, or you could suddenly get a message from this person with this card being here after a long time, as much as a year, if not more even. Okay, that this person could just suddenly appear or reappear in your life. This person has been grieving deeply over you, and the reason they have not yet appeared is their own fear, and fear of rejection. Possibly, for some, this could be about fearing to admit that they were wrong about something. Maybe there was a rush to judgment. Maybe with the Devil there have been some control issues with this person in the past. But wow, this person comes forward after a period of time. And the emotion may not be so apparent on the surface. But believe me, if you could see what was on the inside, it just runs so deep. A choice to come forward, to present. Look at this. Wow. Look at this. Ace of Coins. This is that Two of Shields. They're looking back at what they've lost here. The battle is long over. They're looking back at something they value. On either side of that is that ace, is an Ace of Coins. This is what they want. They want it back. They want it back. And even though time has passed, I mean, it could even go out to as much as 3 years or more. I'm going to say a year, right? Around. That this person suddenly decides to return of a sudden. But it's something they've been thinking about for a long time, only you're not aware of it. And here's the reunion. A new opportunity. This is a fated event. And I feel like if they've learned, if they've really truly learned, it's like this will go forward with great success. There'll be, the difficulty will be in maintaining this, in not the difficulty, but let's say it could be challenging, maybe, for them not to slip back into old patterns or behaviors, patterns of maybe thinking without speaking, so to speak. You know what I mean? Yeah. So expect news. Somebody wants a new start. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.